Okay, here we are, folks. We're back at the cabin. This is July 10th, I believe. It's on a Wednesday. I've spent the last few days up here trying to get things a little bit organized. And it's just been one hassle right after another. As you can recall, from my last trip up here, I brought the first stove up here, and this is it here. And I don't know if you can see it down there on that back corner, down there where it's all bent up and smashed in there. And then we move around to the front. This corner is a little bit bent up too, and then this corner over here looks like it got hit by a freight train because the side of it is all bulged out and it's all smushed up. And then up along the side here, I doubt if you can see this, but there's a bunch of rippling going down that back side there on that back corner. So this thing is pretty well trash, and it's not going to be worth it to even try to take it back to where I bought it, because the customer no service is exactly that, just no service whatsoever. But on the good side, when I got here, the cabinets are in. My kitchen cabinets are in. Now this island that's right here, I still got to attach that to the floor somehow, and I've got to get my plumbing down through the sink here. In fact, the sink is just set in there. It's not mounted in yet. And so I've got the plumbing to do on that. The water coming in and the sewage going out. And then back here, we have another cabinet there. A cabinet up above, going all the way across. That's 9 feet across on top. And 9 feet across on the bottom, of course. That's where the stove will be going. I've got the new stove sitting out on the front porch out there. And there's where my refrigerator will go. And that's another story. I brought the refrigerator up here, but I didn't have no way of testing it to find out if it worked or not. Well, this time I brought my generator up here and got it all plugged in, cranked up, and started the thing up. The compressor was running nice, and figured, okay, I put my beer in the thing and figured in a few hours I'm going to have some nice cold beer. Well, a couple hours later I checked it, and there was no cold inside at all. It was nice and warm inside that thing. So I adjusted the thermostat on it and waited a couple more hours. And there again, it was a no-go. So the compressor runs, but it doesn't get cold inside. Now, the reason I haven't gotten my stove installed in here yet is you don't see any plumbing for the gas coming in. So I've got to get some gas hookup out here and get the plumbing put in for that, or the piping. And that'll go in. That'll be coming in from behind that wall there, down into the basement, and then coming up through the floor right back there. And then another pipe will be coming under the floor over this way under the bathroom, and then up through the wall, or up through the floor right there by the shower, and coming up to my hot water on demand. And of course I got to get the water hooked up to that too. So I've still got a bunch of work to do up here yet. But I do have my composting toilet put in, and yes, it has been used, and there is no smell at all coming off from it. I moved my solar panels inside here, and because on the way up here I wasn't expecting to shell out another $650 for towing charges and replacing the calipers and brake pads on my truck. So that took a lot of the money that I had that I was going to use to get my solar set up, all hooked up. So that's going to have to be another trip to get the solar hooked up. But I did manage to get my fire alarm set up, and that is it right there. So, and it's butter flavored, so if I smell butter and if I hear popping sounds, it's time to get out of the house. And I'm glad I got that put up anyhow, because I don't want to be caught in here in a fire. So, but I'm going to call this one quits right now, and I'm going to go ahead and take these here seeds that I got from Mrs. Sadoo and Jazzy. These are some wild plum seeds. They only get to be about the size of a good sized grape, and they're a kind of a sweet and sour type of a plum. So I've got to get those out there and get these planted, and then I'm going to pretty much get back to work here and see what else I can do, and we shall catch you all later. Thanks for watching.